Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Minutemen offense takes the field, and they'll go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance, Dave.
Makes the grab deep. Turns it on down the left side. Inside. Touchdown, Umass. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now. Play one. Be aggressive. You told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot. They get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Bowling Green's offense has the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. The UMass offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Minutemen picked up a chunk on the ground. Let's see what they do here. He'll pull it on the read. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
The Minutemen going back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the... Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, this guy's really feeling it. Of course, last week he had 2 sacks, and here he is in this one registering his first. This guy very quickly is making a name for himself as one of the best pass rushers in college football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Using the quick game. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They boot it away. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. The Umass offense returns to the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The give to the back. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a 1st down Umass. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Now on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball.
Got some room headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, UMass. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kansas State.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here comes the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. With the catch, it's Cruz. Got room at the 35. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They try to pop a run on the draw. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Falcons are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And this one is perfect. That'll close the gap to 14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game lap? There he goes! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. He'll keep it himself. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Umass comes to the line, facing 2nd and short. Handoff to the lone back. At the 45, on his way. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
He's going to take off. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now he's looking to throw it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, it's a fumble. He recovers the fumble, and he's still going. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Umass will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial.
Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 for the first down. Offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He's looking downfield to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Cruz. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Falcons will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the ground with the back. Runs through the tackle. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. They'll leave it with him. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Now the play fake. He'll pull it down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The inside handoff. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Umass mounting a threat from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minutemen.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's shown it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the ground, it's Cruz. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Falcons will hustle to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Cruz. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. Get it out on the screen. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tempo and overdrive. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. The Falcons will line up to punt it away.
This quarterback is getting frustrated, and you can see it now, right? They've had some possessions, but they only have a field goal to show for it, and he's now starting to take shots. That time, that was not the right look to throw it way down the field here at the end of the first half, but the defense loves this because right now, this quarterback is playing right into their hands.
Oh, they're after him. He's got his man across the middle. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking downfield on first down. He's got him.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Gets it out quickly. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Wants to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Dwight L. Terry Stadium.
Second half just about to get started, and Umass will kick it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. He'll start the third quarter with the run. Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down, still moving. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll give it to him again. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier, it gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. He'll try the left side. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Gadecki. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give on the option. There he goes. Shakes off the defender. And he dropped a quick spin move on him before being dragged down. Solid pickup on the play. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This Umass offense is moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. It's complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Quickly complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Umass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minutemen!
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Bruce Gradkowski should never be counted out of any game. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Buffalo.
Trying to start the drive with a pass.
The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Fires to the right. It's caught. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. Pulls and fires complete. At the 35, he's loose. Flying out to the left. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Umass!
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. and the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff, it's Cruz. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stance of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They go to the draw. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looking downfield, it's Hubbard. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
And the Falcons line up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Umass offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Umass now faces a 3rd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Umass will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hubbard. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab on the shot. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold on. Offense.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge gain. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the right. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. They boot it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. They give it to him again. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the 2nd half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
Umass will line up to punt it away. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The heat was too much for that quarterback, and the sack brings up a punt. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll run the counter. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Here's the pressure. Here's a throw downfield late. Wide open. He makes the catch.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The give to the back. Look out, he's got room.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Flips it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. On target over the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Absolutely center cut. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain climb. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. On the run, it's Durham. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players, got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.